Hello guys, I welcome you to our another interesting tutorial in Photoshop class. In today's Photoshop class, I'm going to teach you how you can create a corporate Facebook timeline or Facebook cover using Adobe Photoshop. So all you have to do is to watch the step I'm taking in this video and see how you can create a simple Facebook cover banner. Alright, so the first thing we need to do is to make a new page by go to File, then we click on New. Alright, so we need to come to this place here and type the name of our design, corporate Facebook timeline or Facebook cover. Right, so we need to come to the weight. The weight for Facebook for cover size is 851. Then we move to the height. The height is 315. Then the resolution must be 300. The color rendering must be RGB because this is a banner we are going to upload in our Facebook cover page. So we need to make sure that our color here is RGB. So finally, we come down below here and click on Create. Right, so the next thing I'm going to do is to start my corporate Facebook timeline. So I will go to my tools bar now and select my pen tools. So having selected my pen tools, then I'll start to make a path. So I'm going to make it very much simple. And I'll close the part here. Then I'll go to the shape property. I will make sure I remove the stroke like this. Then I'll go to Home tab here. I'll click on Edit. Then I will select Free Transform. And I will resize. Shift key and alternative key down. Then I'll drag. So drag it out like this. Then I'll go back to the Home tab here. I'll click on this check mark here to accept. Next thing I'm going to do is to come to the layer panel here. I will right click on the layer panel. Then I will look for duplicate layer. I will make a duplicate. Then I can change this to blue color. Then I'll click on OK. Now the blue color one, I will come back to the layer panel here. I will drag it below the original shape. Then I will go back to the Home tab here. I'll click on Edit. Then Free Transform. Now I will drag it out. To Z. Then I'll come to the Home tab here and click on this to accept. So next thing I'm going to do is to change the color since I have named it to be blue. So I'll come back to layer panel here. I'll double click on the layer thumbnail to open the color picker. Then I'll change the color to blue. And I'll click on OK. Next, I'll go back to the layer panel here. I'll click on the original shape here. Then I will make a new layer. And I'll go back to my toolbar. I'll click on my rectangle now. Then I'll make another part. And I'll go back to the home tab here. I will remove the stroke. Then I will locate this layer here. Then I'll go to File from the home tab. Then I'll look for Place Embedded. So I'm going to try to make use of this picture here, the medical picture here, and I'll click on Place. Right, so I will drag it to this point here. Then I will right click on the layer. I will choose Create Clipping Mask. I'm still dragging like this. Okay, so this is going to be a medical corporate Facebook timeline. So I will look for this particular layer here. Then I will make a duplicate by press Alt key on my keyboard and drag. Just to make a duplicate down here. Right. So I'll go back to my home tab. I'll click on Edit. Then Free Transform. So now in this case now I will right click on it. I will choose Skew. And I'll make it this way. Sorry, it's too much. Okay, so I have to come here back to the home tab and click on this, and I'll drag this in a little bit. Okay, so I'll go back to my layer panel here. I'll click on this layer here, and I will make a new layer. Then let me press Ctrl+ to zoom out the entire shape. Then go back to my pen tools here. I will select my new pen tools now. Then I will make another part here. Sorry. So I have to delete. I'll delete this layer. Delete. So I have to make a new layer again. Then I will start from this point here, like this, down here. Then I will close the part here. So I can come here to the home tab and remove the stroke. And I can come to the layer thumbnail, double click on it, and then I will change the color. You click on OK. So Ctrl+0. Then I can take it down below the background layer like this. Then I can go back to this layer and take this out a little bit. And Ctrl+. So make sure that this is very much close. So I double click the layer thumbnail again and try to look for it is too close. Let me see this type of blue. Click on OK. So I have to locate this layer. Then I'll go back to my home tab now. I'll click on Edit. Then Free Transform. Right. So I have to right click again and look for Skew. So I have to adjust this image. Okay, so I have to go back to this layer, then Ctrl T to open the transform tools, then I will drag this out. So I can expand it a little bit more. Then I press down Ctrl key and drag this. Right. So I'll click on this to accept. Now I have to come to the layer panel here. I'll make another new layer. Then I'll go back to my tools bar, select my pen tools, then I will remove the stroke, and I'll make another part here. So I'll double click the layer thumbnail, then I'll pick this color here, and I'll click on OK. No, this is not nice, so I have to delete it. And okay, so I have to look for the background layer. Then I'll go back to my tools bar again, I'll right click, then I'll select circle now. So I'll make a perfect circle like this. So I can come down to the layer panel here. I'll double click on the layer thumbnail. So I'll change to this type of blue color, and I'll click on OK. I'll close this panel here. Then I'll make a duplicate of this. Okay, so I will select the tree shape now. And I'll press Ctrl T to open the transform tools. Ctrl Z.